Well, when you think of building a house or a shed, you probably think about using a hammer, nails, wood, metal, and other expensive items. You probably wouldn't think of mud and straw.
Cob buildings or sheds have become more and more popular over the years and can provide several mental health benefits too, something that Airman Ryan Friedman knows all too well. Curtis Jackson spoke with Friedman today, and Curtis said he's working on something pretty big right now.
Yeah, that's right. Because of his love of yoga, meditation, and the added mental health benefits, Friedman is just a few weeks away from completing his own cob hut.
When you were little, chances are you played in the mud a lot. Something that Ryan Friedman did as a kid and, well, as an adult too.
If you're not familiar with what cob is, it's a mixture of clay, or really soil with clay in it, sand, straw, and water. And you kind of mash it all up similar to the way you make wine and have a whole lot of fun doing it.
Once you have the right consistency, well, that's when the playing starts. Smearing the mixture onto the walls of the shed layer by layer, something that he learned through Kat and Margaret Taylor with Cobb Hill Natural Building School workshops. A process that founder of Natural Building Org, Kat Taylor, says can be transformative.
Usually about day 4, it's amazing to watch. Just grown-up people, all of a sudden there's light in their eyes, they're hopping around like little kids, and I think that when they leave with an entire new look on life.
Something that Friedman has seen firsthand with his father.
Because we had been talking about it on the phone for the last year, and there was that hesitation about, is this physically possible? How can you build out of clay? And he came here for 3 days, helped out tremendously. We had a great time together and he left literally like buzzing with excitement.
A similar situation for Taylor and her late disabled veteran husband happened, which sparked a big idea for Taylor.
Even though he was 100% disabled and couldn't do much, but just getting out there, sitting in a chair and making balls of cob and tossing them to me and just feeling like he was a part of something and empowered to do something like that. It was a game changer for him, and I thought, man, this could help a lot of veterans.
That's where Cobb Hill Natural Buildings come into play.
So I created this program to not only have a place where they could come for therapy, retreat, peace, quiet, but to also just educate them and give them the ability to do this for themselves.
And each year, Taylor picks one of the members going through her program and builds them a brand new home completely free of charge. And while Taylor is hard at work helping to change lives, she knows her late husband is there helping her along the way.
When he was helping before he passed, he started laughing one day and he said, man, he said, if my dad was still alive and could see me now, he would laugh his butt off because he had to beat me to get me to work when I was a kid. Now over here just playing in the mud.
Mud that Taylor says will last a lifetime, just like the memories made while playing in the mud.
Now, Cobb Hill Natural Buildings is always taking donations as well as always looking for volunteers. Now, if you'd like more information on this organization, just click inside the story over on our website.
What a wonderful thing that they do, for sure. And
I can totally see how that would be therapeutic.
Absolutely. I mean, that thing is so huge that Ryan's working on. That is so cool.
It's
awesome.
Therapeutic too when they see how much they're accomplishing. Yeah. And I can see that too, having your hands in it and just being dirty and watching it, grow.
Yes, absolutely. Wow. Curtis, wonderful story. Thank you so much.